on the corner. Fireworks burst every night without a patriotic soul in sight. No target practice, our babies remain sacrifices. Y'all done forgot how precious life is. Greed and lust leaves us, seeds of distrust, guns get bust, lives get touched, blood erupts on the pavement, hearts get crushed, hush, another shorty dead is the statement. This mental enslavement equals tombstone engravements. Who can remember a day when a child was worth saving? How quickly we forget Luther, oh so amazing. Nowadays society shaped mind like pottery. Too much gunplay, gambling, lives away, lottery. Then bang bang, the reaper calls your name. Who's to blame? Damn, what a shame. Life and body departed, rearranged and changed. From the same corners you claim, I hope them corners remember your name. I wish a word could stop the killing. I wish love would start some healing. The corner's no place for a living. Stop blaming bad conditions for why we illin'.
DJ most definite on the one to twos. With our guest DJ on the side, DJ May, Soul Selection Super representing here today. Welcome to Kingdom's Korna.
Great, now it's up and listen up, sister. Try keep on my want to listen. Great, now it's up and listen up, sister. Keep. Great, now it's up and listen up, sister. Try keep on my nigga want to listen. And just give it up a nigga love is not the same. Drop. My dad said end of discussion nigga. Still, he's tryna bust a nigga. Still got a feel daddy. Still with look at heels and kills me. Hospital, discuss a nigga up and spin. What up, dog? Fuck with nigga, stop it, uncle. I told you, won't you fix it enough of my nigga? I ain't cut a rug, nigga, what up, nigga? It's a bird, it's a plane, when I'm up a nigga. Getting lost, my nigga, horse, my nigga. All rubber love, gotta cuss a nigga. Damn, my nigga, bitches gonna even on her. My brain just saying nothing to any of her. Anyway, ass is the kind with her. My next man in it, damn, if you understand, my nigga. See, Taz and Jack, can I withstand, my nigga? Body slam, my nigga. Hot ball, I am better, my nigga. 2 grand, carry on, my nigga. Bust my nigga, my nigga. Midas touch, my nigga.
Welcome to another episode of Kingdom Lost Korna. This is episode 4 in the door, y'all. I got special guests in the house besides my brothers. My big brother Big Pat is in the building, co-hosting with your man Cousin Rico, aka King of Rockavilla. On the ones and twos again is DJ Most Definite, Soul Selector, Shot Rock Nation, Legend, and DJ Mo, our very own. Let's get it. How y'all doing today? I feel like we're in the smoked out lounge, a smoke easy instead of a speak easy. I feel like we're in the smoke easy. What happened? He trying to make me go right into this shit. Okay, give me a second. What up, Big Pat? I'll let your boy real quick.
Man, we in the building, baby. On this Saturday night, man. Seems like every time we connect, that weather want to get a little snow. I think white folks got something to do with that, trying to take us back to the damn Neanderthal.
That's that heart machine. That weather control, mind control devices that they got rocking off. You dig?
Yeah.
Hey man, it's been a crazy week, man. It's been a real crazy week, man. No crazier than the bitch that. Okay. I'm not gonna go right into it, but have you seen these masks with the gorilla glue in the hair, man? Have you seen this idiocy, man?
Hey, man, you know what? I hear about it, and I seen it, man. And hey, I'm gonna let my people be my people. I don't feed you, I don't clothe you, I don't provide you shelter. So you know I ain't about to sit up here and speak on you too much.
I'm gonna talk about it.
Man, please talk about it. I only got so much energy, man, and I ain't about to give them too much of mine except you a dumb motherfucker.
I swear, man. And I thought it was a joke, man. But then they said it was another mod. He gonna challenge himself to drink the shit.
See, I didn't even read that part.
It's another mark out there. He done drunk the shit, had the shit on his lip, had to go to the hospital because he got cup shit stuck to his fucking lips and shit.
Hey,
that's
man,
the idiocy. These damn ass challenges.
Man.
Get a degree challenge, motherfucker.
We got more important.
Get a job challenge, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like real talk, man. Hey, go stop a carjacking, motherfucking challenge. You did do something positive with them challenges. I'm sick of this dumbass shit. Niggas just being niggas to be niggas.
Yeah, it's any come up.
Anything for a quick moment in the spotlight. Like this is what our shorties is going after, man. You know what I mean? I've been watching all these carjackers. Like I just brought that up, but I'm like, didn't y'all little niggas see New Jersey Drive? Like it wasn't no good ending in that movie for them little niggas in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit was 20 years ago. Them motherfuckers, they not searching for no real shit.
Oh, niggas been trapped in the crib. They been digging, bro.
Man, I ain't seen New Jersey Drive in so long. They not searching for nothing with no goddamn message.
I know they ain't looking for no message, but they looking for the next come up, man.
The thing about it, you ain't got to really look into no movie, man. When you think about these cats and all, these cats dying. You know, rest in peace to the young Chicago, the little homie, King Von. You know, just for the fact that he from the soil, that he from the land. You know, he connected to me in some type of way. So, you know, rest in peace for that. On that situation, and then just the way they just moving. Get your licks right, because it's all coming to light. You know, get your licks right. All it takes is one cat to sit up here and put it out there and post it where motherfuckers go so far off the edge. You give a nigga an inch, they take a mile. To where you gonna sit up here and make a goddamn video talking about that you hitting the lick you hit.
Self-snitching.
And now you burning up everybody. Now all of a sudden, they going after you, and you. If you don't look like you need to have this amount of money up to your ear, they coming at you.
The same thing that happened 20 years ago when they called them young brothers and sisters in California super predators is happening again today. They trying to make you little young niggas act up and act out so that they could put new laws on the books so that they could put you and your... I mean, like, bro, y'all gonna fuck around and get charged as an adult. They gonna change the law where... you not gonna be considered a juvenile no more. Y'all think y'all getting off because you shorties. They gonna change the law and they gonna hit y'all ass with some shit you didn't want, and y'all thought 6ix9ine was snitching. Wait till these little 12-year-olds who don't think when they get threatened with not coming home, they gonna be telling on their uncles. They aunts. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Snitching is a new thing, man. 6ix9ine done made it look good.
Well, my thing is the past. You know, the past is a prelude to the present. Okay.
Yep.
So with the Fred Hampton thing, you know, with the Fred Hampton movie coming out yesterday or whatnot. And that
Did you catch it?
In that whole situation. No, I ain't checked it out yet because I know the story. And like I say, we from the land. So when you know the story, that's like showing me the NWA movie. You know what I mean? I know what's really happening. I know what's going on just because you came up at the time. So you know what kind of got left out and whitewashed because you know it's a business. You know what I mean? And it's a movie. But I think sometimes, you know,
they kind of showed out a little bit, if I may say so, from my perspective.
Yeah.
Like they let a few lines slip through that they wouldn't have normally let slipped through. You know what I mean? They showed COINTELPRO for what it was. Like, yeah, man, it was like it showed a little bit of history, bro. That they like some of these shorties might not know, man. Like you say, you know, but there's some shorties that don't know about Fred Hampton and don't know about the Black Panther Cubs and don't know that Fred Hampton is still out there.
No, now there's a purpose for it.
You know what I'm saying? There's a
a purpose. You just asked me my opinion.
No, I asked you had you seen the movie.
Right. Well, you know what I'm saying? And well, let me say this and why I'm dismissive about it. Now, anything that give you breadcrumbs to start searching into something else, hey, do that. That's for you. But you know, I ain't got a problem picking up a book.
Now you know you done said some shit when you talk about a book.
I said I. Again, we all a collective. I just said I.
For sure.
Some people like backwoods, some people like swishers.
I prefer a leaf, but
that part. That part.
Okay. Alright. We got DJ Mo in here, and we're gonna get DJ Mo a second, and I'm gonna jump to a video real quick, and the video kind of introduce the next persons coming to the stage. All right. Thank y'all.
It's bound to happen, huh? Texas. So, nigga, because I'm cold. You cold. Motherfucker, because I'm cold. You cold. Nigga, because I'm cold. You cold. Shit, my heart of ice pumps the blood through my veins. Because I'm cold. You cold. Motherfucker, because I'm cold. You cold. Nigga, because I'm cold. You cold. Shit, my heart of ice pumps the blood through my veins. Won't be too long before you realize just who the fuck I am, bitch. Triple darkness, cold-hearted, ready to start some shit, spark a bitch. Dismissed for acting out his intent. Allow that triple senseless, but shit, I really meant it. Give me that shit right. Cause if I do, you try it again, you can't be cracked my lie. And then expect to be my friend, you got the wrong nigga. Ain't got no homies, I got all killers, go get us. Just send you quick to me for play, nigga. Say a word and I'll be sure to grant your wishes, I'm a bitch. Now you dumped off in the ditch, buried alive while you talking shit. No one is the fuck with trick. The record heinous, I know I'm from the war. Bitch, fuck with the strings, I can handle my own thing. Accomplish my own dreams and make my own sword sing. And I got some shit that'll make you fold. Now you know to bring the trauma cause I'm bold and walk away because I'm cold. Because I'm cold. You cold. The fuck because I'm cold. You cold. Nigga because I'm cold. You cold. Shit, my heart of ice pumps the blood through my veins. Because I'm cold. You cold. Motherfucker cause I'm cold. You cold. Nigga because I'm cold. You cold. Shit, my heart of ice pumps the blood through my veins. Ain't even got that black mask, just half a dirty business. And pussy motherfuckers be tricking, so I can't leave no witnesses. Wicked shit, good kicking bitches cold. All up and talk to be bold. Now I got the whole glow. Never let it be cold that I'm bluffing. Hell no. See, jail I'm not going, so I'ma keep busting that hell call. Niggas be acting like frogs, talking that tough shit. So now I guess to the guy to let him know that I ain't that nigga that they should fuck with a bucket. Giving them chance to fuck with peers of mine. And how they hold group pouring out beers and wine. Cause I'm colder than the glacier, making your face the fact. The quicker you talk shit, the quicker you ending up on your back. Giving niggas no back, react to static, read them back in. Tell them no, your FO, funeral service begins. At the end is lit, so bow down and behold this triple dog door, motherfucker, cause I'm cold. Nigga, because I'm cold. You cold. Motherfucker, cause I'm cold. You cold. Nigga, because I'm cold. You cold. Well, shit, my heart of ice pumps the blood through my veins. Because I'm cold. You cold. Motherfucker, cause I'm cold. You cold. Nigga, because I'm cold. You cold. Well, shit, my heart of ice pumps the blood through my veins. Heavy in this vein, won't be blessed out. Niggas steady trying, and I'm burning them so stressed out. And I'm dropping bombs, fuck Stallone, I'm the specialist. Showing the bugs strapping down the cloud like a terrorist. Again, there ain't no bearing it. Had to kick ass to get my share in it. Bucking for respect without a care, you bitch. Precious and mother holding back, so I don't try. Bullets to pop from my pistol with lavish drive-bys and eyes cry. More lights and actors than a sci-fi. Fuck with me, you die guy. When I'm off that fly fry, so I try. Cause I ain't gon' stop pumping until your sniper with a corrupt soul, it's been told. Now I dare a bitch to try to judge this shit. I have my squad on your block, hollering fuck shit, nigga. What? What a bitch wanna do with none at all? So send your hitman and hitsman, like postman, like bitch me, and be seated. Park it, the echo bullet bombardment. Put you a bit lead. That's to get we start shit. But the thing is, never can say some feminine maniac, cause I'm cold. Cause I'm cold. You cold. Motherfucker, cause I'm cold. You cold. Nigga, because I'm cold. You cold. But shit, my heart of ice pumps the blood through my veins. I'm cold. You cold. Motherfucker, cause I'm cold. Nigga, you cold. Nigga, because I'm cold. You cold. But shit, my heart of ice pumps the blood through my veins. Cold. Like that. Too fucking cold. Ain't nobody fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? TV in this bitch. It's all over now. Fuck you niggas. Stealing niggas styles and shit. Stealing track beats. All that shit. Can't fuck with this. Shout out too motherfucking cold. You know what I'm saying? Bitches could bow down to this. You know what I'm saying? TD.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. That's what they would say if we was in New York, but we gonna say, ain't it mine? Right here, right now. All right, y'all. I gotta present to some, introduce to others. My brothers, Direct, and my brother Never.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up, world?
Now, I want to start so many different places, but because I got y'all here, I kind of do these things where I kind of interview and get an introduction of y'all individually, and then we can go into the other shimmy. So, direction. I like saying direction. I don't know, like it's direct, but
Everybody got a nickname.
right? So, where did you get your name from?
Direct is the name I got in high school. Me and Buck was coming up with this little crew or group or whatever called Shop Wreckers. And I was just like, I'm going to be Wreck Shop or Direct, like the Wreck. You know what I mean? But D-A, some Chicago shit.
Okay.
You feel me?
Never? Where'd you get your name from, bro?
I mean, my name pretty much it just came from like the fact of noticing that something that we go through as people, black people specifically, rage, like, cause we mad at the way things are. So it's like violence is never ending. It's emotional. So NEVER would be never ending violent emotional rage. That's our people. You feel me? Never.
Damn.
Never ending violent emotional rage. You feel me?
Now, see, most of you motherfuckers wouldn't even expect it. I didn't expect that to come from this nigga. I love it, though. That's that shit. Like, man, I love it. Like, okay. All right. Another question that we ask on the corner is, like, when did you get off the block and become Chicago hip-hop? Like, when did you come off the porch? When did you get off the porch and become Chicago hip-hop? Oh, I stuck him right there.
I'll let him answer this.
Well, I mean, like, to the world, the world finally recognized me at, 96, But, before that, I had been doing it, But, I would have to say 96. 96 would have been the year that the world probably finally got an idea, a clue of who I was, what I was doing, who I was with, But they ain't know where I came from yet.
Now, the difference about being on the corner and being in the world is that we give you, we want the Chicago story. We want to know who you was kicking it with when you was a shorty developing your skill.
Who was your first crew?
Me and Rec, we was, that was the beginning. That was the beginning. It was me and Rec, so, like, the first idea of entertaining or actually trying to do it, we was a group. We had other members with us, but we was, that's when it started. The ultimate posse. You know what I'm saying?
We came up in the hood. There wasn't too many rappers.
Yeah.
Check.
Yo.
Check.
Yeah.
You got me? Check.
He got my.
I got
He got the bull on the original mine.
check.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't that many rappers around. You know, we was in the hood, so the basic thing that was going on in the hood was going on around us. So we had to find outlets of where other stuff was going on. So I think it was in like a close neighborhood to ours, but down like a few, like maybe a mile or two. In some old projects, they had a boys and girls club, and they was doing like talent shows and stuff in there. And we heard about it, and I was just like, man, I want to try to get in this talent show. You know what I'm saying? And you had to have an act, so me and him had been dabbling, trying to do some rap and stuff like that. So one thing led to another. We ended up in the talent show. We ended up winning.
Straight. Okay. So
Wait. We did a lot of shows though, right?
Yeah, we did.
We did a lot of shows.
see, he trying to hold up like.
That was the first one though. That was
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We did a lot of
That got us into like we got to be around other people that was doing music in Chicago. Cause it wasn't like right now. You got everybody a rapper and all that. It was like everybody was selling drugs and gang banging, and then you had like maybe one person that rapped. Me and him. Period. That's it.
Okay, when did y'all meet then? Like how long y'all known each other? Like
This was the 80s, man. We was like, we talking about 11, 12 little kids.
Okay, and y'all came up, and like we said, we introducing them to the world we know. But West Side Chicago, right? Okay, whereabouts?
Where we was in the in the Henry Horner Rockwell area.
Okay,
So
okay,
but like then I moved to K-Town. Like we was young then, so that was the area around the Chicago Bulls Stadium.
Exactly.
When it was a stadium, it's the center now. It's the center now. So
Those was our adolescent years,
Yeah.
our preteen years. High school is how everything changed up, and that's when I ended up meeting Buck and them and becoming direct. And he went to another high school out of the area. So we lived in the same hood, but high school is how, we started doing stuff with different people in different groups.
And what high school you went to?
I went to Crane.
You went to Crane, and where you
I
going now?
went to Prosser.
Prosser. I ain't never heard of that shit.
Oh no, yeah, Prosser.
Prosser.
Yeah, that's Nick Anderson went there before he transferred to Simeon.
Yep.
That's why you here, bro. That's the other side of the coin, nigga. He got the basketball world and sports and shit. That's my brother Pat right there.
But during our adolescent years coming up, we did meet a whole lot of Chicago hip hop, like the people that you might like. Everybody know who Rappin' Tate is. If you old enough, you know who Rappin' Tate the Great is.
right.
So as kids, we got signed to a production company with Rappin' Tate the Great.
Toma?
And Toma
was in Toma?
Productions. Yeah, with Sax
brother
Preacher.
Sax Preacher.
Yes, sir.
That's one of my lights. That's one of the squares. I know, brother.
Black Ice.
Oh yeah,
Ice Cold
Ice
Ultimate
Cold
Warrior.
yeah, I know all that.
Those were some of the people that helped us, groomed us on performing, and y'all songs don't need to be 10 minutes long, and just telling us little stuff like that.
Oh, shout out to my legend brother Black Ice, the Ultimate Warrior. My brother Sax Preacher over there. What's the Daryl Wilson? Is it?
Yeah, Daryl.
Brother Daryl Wilson. Yes sir.
Rapping Tate.
And Rappin' Tate the Great. Like I met Rappin' Tate and Ida B. Wells. Rappin' Tate came to Ida B. Wells when we was shorties, and he tried to battle. And he had this song, My Cazales.
COZEEL. Yeah, we
I
heard
mean,
it every show.
That man did this song for 10 years straight, bro. My Cazales, he did that song 10 years straight. And everybody in the city know Rappin' Tate from My Cazales. And like, that's one of them lessons. Like, he did that song for 10 years straight.
Cold blooded. That's cold.
Y'all know he ain't from here, though, right?
No.
Come on, man. Come on. He's a transplant.
For real?
Yeah, nigga, I'm here, man. I'm King of Rock Illa, man. I'm here.
Where you from?
New York.
Oh,
He's a transplant.
Oh, shit.
He just came here early as hell, bro.
That's
like, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, see, yeah. Take the great, man.
Man.
Yeah. See, y'all done made me go down
makes
another
sense. It
rabbit
makes
hole. I ain't
sense.
trying to go down right now because
We talking about some stuff that a lot of Chicago people don't even probably know about.
and a
Man.
bunch of people probably don't even care, like outside of Chicago. But
That's why
Rapping Tate is a legend in Chicago. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean?
He used to do a lot for the kids, man.
Oh yeah, always.
My auntie, man, shout out my auntie, R.I.P. Diane Spence. That was one of our first managers, and she actually introduced us to Rapping Tate and all them. And he used to do a lot of stuff with her for the kids at schools and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was one of those big things we did on the west. I mean, on the south side is like they had the United Nations of Hip Hop with Cassius D and Tate and sh- uh, G2,
Okay.
Big Crunch, Ten Trey. He was
Right.
from Ten Trey. He's part of that, and
Right.
RJ. It was a whole bunch of us, man. And we used to meet at Fuller Park over on 44th and Princeton, and they big ass gym room to have hip hop meetings at there and all this. There was a brother Bill West that used to have the Midwest hip hop movement. I don't know if y'all remember Bill West. He wasn't from here either. He was from Wisconsin, but he lived here. Man, I'm telling you, boy, I got the dirt. That's why Mars didn't want me to make it, because I know the dirt. I know the history. Nah, I'm gonna shut up before I come up missing. So, all right, let's get back to y'all. Get off these other people. Direction.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you? Okay. I didn't want to jump right into Triple Darkness, but.
Okay.
I'm going into the Triple Darkness, man. I didn't know y'all was crew before now. Like I didn't know that. Like that was
No,
something.
we started out together, and we added some more people,
Yeah.
and then we had a whole like kid group thing, dancing and singing and rapping and shit. And as we got older, they kind of got tired. They wanted to hoop, and we was going to high school and stuff. So it was like we just went straight into rapping, and then high school kind of separated us like this. It was like we were still
Everybody
together.
went in different directions.
But it was so much going on in high school, and I met Buck and them, and Shake Bag and Drama War, people like that. And he was over there on the Ave, you know what I'm saying, which he got around
I was in
KTM
K-Town.
and
Yeah, I was in K-Town, right off the Ave, so that's kind of like where I met Cold Hard and Wild and Kilo, I met them over there. With the KTM parties we used to throw these house parties, and people from everywhere would come.
Yes, sir.
And at the end of it, we would throw the instrumentals on, and the coldest rappers would come and get up on that microphone, and they would spit some of their coldest.
Now this is the spot that was on Lake Street.
No, this was actually on Augusta and Kildare.
Augusta and Kildare.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was in a Courtway building. It was like a 2-flat Courtway building with about 6 units in it. But we had the first floor apartment at first. It started in there. I actually climbed through the window that night because I actually went to battle Crucial Conflict. I wasn't in Crucial Conflict yet, but I went to battle him. But it was over with by the time I got through the window. I couldn't get the mic or nothing like that. But I ended up being a part of it, the KTM movement, and we cleaned out the basement. Actually, I cleaned out the basement, and then the owner of the building, he made a wood ship type of stage up in there. The ceiling wasn't nothing but yay high. You could touch it. It's in the basement. But at night, people would come up in there like from everywhere,
I was
and
there.
get on that microphone. He'll put them DJ D-Man. Yeah, he'll put them,
For sure,
them
D-Man.
instrumentals
Right.
on, and we'll get down, And that's kind of like where we met each other, Everybody would bump heads right there, the coldest rappers, and start noticing, that who each other were.
Now what year was this? Now
It's like 92, 93.
this is y'all 92, 93.
Yeah.
Okay.
92, yeah.
I didn't know y'all was that much younger than me, man.
We died.
You is
He
young.
younger than me. I'm younger than you. It's like it's
Yeah.
going like that.
Well, I'm much younger than you.
Never was the youngest out of Crucial Conflict, so that make he was the youngest always.
Okay. All right. So when did you, he kind of gave us the back end of when he met Crucial, when did you meet Triple Darkness?
Okay, that was around the same time I had just graduated, and all of that was going on. Like I said, I was going over there with him every now and then I was still my people at school was rapping too, so I go and hang with Buck and Nuisance and Side and Shake and all them. And Color One had started having little gatherings at his crib.
That's one of the
we
guys.
started a crew called Matt's Crew.
Right. Mastered all that shit.
Right.
Yep.
And that was Color One and Twister, Do or Die, and Psychodrama. And I was kind of like, me and Bucks was homies, so I was kind of like with them. But my rapping partner never was really starting something new with Crucial, so I was kind of alone at the moment.
Okay.
And Hanius was there.
Okay.
And he was alone at the moment. So me and Hanius got together and wrote a song, and that song turned out to be Chop Up That Paper Hoe.
We got it right here. Shit. Chop up that paper hoe.
Yes, sir.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, we didn't have a name of what we was going to call ourselves, so we was like, are we going to call ourselves, I think we was Shysters and 312, and we was just trying out names. So
Where'd you record these songs at?
we recorded them originally at Crime Studio on North Avenue in Austin.
The Chop Up the Paper Hole?
Yeah, we had
That
old
long
boy-
ago?
Yeah, well, not on North Avenue. We was at the crib, which was on what was that, Austin and over there. The crib, yeah, Potomac.
It was like Potomac.
So we was up in the crib and we recorded Chop Up That Paper Hole and a couple other songs.
I see me, like, okay. Color name gonna come up a lot in my history.
Yeah, color's how I know you.
Right, because
Right.
me and Color went to Dunbar together.
Okay.
And I had a crew in Dunbar called RAN, which is Rockin' All Nations. This is our crew that we called ourselves battling every Chicago crew.
Okay.
And we told, like, I don't know if you know the rhyme poets.
Yeah.
The Beatbox 5 is what they were called in high school.
Okay.
So they stayed in the village.
Right.
Color being my G, I was like, hey, nigga, I'm coming over there. Plug me in when I come in so I don't have to go through no bullshit when I go through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we catch the bus on the Super Sunday transfers, all that shit, all the way. It's a gang guy ass, all the way to fucking the village, and walk through the village looking for rappers to battle and shit.
Okay.
We never found the Beatbox 5 when we was over there. We found a bunch of other mobs. We found
Village Crew.
Yeah, that's cold blooded.
yeah, we found this little brother, David's little brother, Faquan. He rapped too, but I mean, like, we found some, like, there was it was a couple other crews that we found over there that we
Okay.
ended up battling. And then I had Kingdom Rock Productions after Ran Nations. Color started hanging with Riot.
Right.
Riot was supposed to be Matt's crew too at
Riot
one
won.
point. Yeah, Riot won. Like, Riot was the only graffiti writer in my crew. Like,
Right.
he would get up and do the graffiti and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think Riot was with was Riot with the Chamber?
Yeah.
Okay, right. He was
But
with the
before
Chamber.
that, it was Assault and Battery.
Okay.
He was with Assault and Battery before that. And
Okay.
he used to rap with Prodigy. He used to be Prodigy's DJ. Like, all types of shit, man. Riot is my little
That's
cousin,
what's
bro. That's my little cousin. I raised that nigga in hip-hop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them turntables sitting right there, Riot would be sitting his ass up there turntable scratching while we over here doing whatever the hell else we doing. Right? That's how Riot learned how to scratch on some, not even 1200s. I had some damn Gemini 1100s that Riot learned how to scratch on. Right? The Gemini 1100s was the only ones with steel belt, motherfucking, you dig. I don't even DJ, but I knew what I was buying. You know what I mean? I was like, I ain't got 1200 money, but you know what I'm saying? I got this. So, yeah. I got another question. You mentioned Twister. Were you at the Suicide video?
Suicide.
I remember my crew.
Suicide video.
My crew, Ill State, came to Twister's video for Suicide. The Suicide when you fucking with the shot.
I
Booyah.
don't even remember the video for that at all. Is it out?
No, it never came out because they had all the cussing in and shit. It wasn't no box then. It wasn't
Probably
no.
was there then. Because at that time,
Man, I can't remember
at
a
that time
video
he
for
was
that.
like, that's when we started being a crew.
Right. That's what I was, cause like
It had something to do with Tretch and all that.
yeah,
type of
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
Going
yeah.
on and
So it was downtown. The video was in a building downtown, like right off of on Congress
okay.
and Harrison, like in between Congress and Harrison. In some, like we had to go in the back door and went up into some room and all types of shit. And in this room, it was Drama Ward and Ill State.
Right.
And I sat there and all of us was rapping, like everybody rapped. So it's like 30, 40 niggas rapping.
Rapped.
And I was like, the world is in trouble.
Yeah.
Like the powerhouse that was in that room that day of just lyricists and MCs was just,
Man, the Max Crew ciphers itself used to be crazy. Because one, Twister was gonna be there, so you knew you had to say something. Cause whatever he say finna just take all the shine. Like he's finna just kill everybody. So it's like, okay, you gotta go hard. See what this nigga finna do. So everybody was sharper than their sword. And then over there, like when I went to the flick, like the barn, that was a whole. It was a whole thing. It's hard to explain it. It was almost like a feeling, like a energy. You walk in that motherfucker, you just energized.
just became country then motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't even about being country. It was just about having fun and just because you know hip hop was.
Y'all was dancers though, right?
Yeah.
Crucial was dancers,
Well,
right?
No.
No, that was just do or die. That was dancers.
We was dancing.
Do or die.
As shorties,
Used to do the house, the footwork.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Do or die, and
I thought that was. I thought
everybody knew how to dance.
Okay.
Like Cole Hard to bust out and do
Footwork, everybody know how to
a
footwork.
helicopter right now.
That
You
was, yeah, I
what I'm
know.
saying? He's
Cold
good.
hard, crazy.
I'll
fuck.
break
You know.
dance.
Yeah. Breakdancing, pop locking, footworking, all that. It's the same, you know, energy.
Anything that was with a vibe or energy, you know, it was like it stuck on. It was like a magnet. It stuck on us, you know.
What was the first joint, y'all? It was in '93 though. Didn't y'all have an album?
In '92, the first Crucial joint before I got up in there.
Okay.
Before I was a member, actually. Before me or Cole Hard. Before me or Cole Hard was a member in Crucial Conflict. The first song was what? Crucial Times.
Right, Crucial Times.
Well, that was
Right,
the album, the project. It was Crucial Times.
right. And so you wasn't on that.
Nah, I wasn't in that. I was in one of the videos though for it. Come and get some.
Okay.
We was still rapping together at that time when that
Yeah.
had happened, because I remember them.
And that's before the deal too, right?
That's before
Yeah,
the deal.
that was still in high school.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So y'all sold that shit on cassettes, or was y'all just making cassettes?
What the joints back then was on cassette.
Was y'all selling them, or was y'all just making them?
Nah, in '92, like I say, I wasn't in the group.
He wasn't in the
So,
group, but
Okay.
it was like a whole Chicago thing at the time. You know what I mean? We knew who they were. Like everybody knew who they were.
Oh yeah, their name was ringing bells.
You know what I'm saying? They was popular
I can
before
say-
him and Cole
I
Hard
can
got
say
in the
they
group.
because that's when I wasn't in the group. So
Right.
they name.
That's why you wanted to battle and shit. That's why you.
But
broke
he
through
was
the window
popular.
and shit.
Yeah,
He was popular because we were popular.
neighborhood like.
You know what I
popular,
mean?
too.
Yeah.
Like it was just kind of like people knew after a while. Like you can't come around and rap without them saying, "Oh, here come Never." He finna whatever he say, he finna go hard. We already know. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
then Wildstar started making beats for one of the little groups we had with Don.
Okay.
When he started making beats for one of the little groups we had before I even got in the group. He was making some beats for me.
Okay, okay. So you went to Beats, and we went to Triple Darkness. I mean, we went to
It's a
Mass
lot-
Crew.
it's a lot going on.
We well,
But we
okay.
at the same time. We're the
I know.
same time.
Okay, all right. So I really want to draw. Okay, I got this clip from this interview that Nevin them did.
Okay.
That was on BET. It's a freestyle.
Yeah.
I saw it's the freestyle I got, and then I got the interview, and then I don't know which one I want to play first, but I really want to play the video of the freestyle, because I really want to talk about that.
He
a little
went
bit.
crazy. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I really want to talk about that. All right, so give us a break, y'all. We finna cut. This is Welcome to Kingdom's Corner. I got Direct, Never, Crucial Conflict, Triple Darkness, West Side Legends, K-Town Legends, Henry Horner, representing all that shit. Now, watch this here, y'all.
Yeah, WRAP Rap Radio. Your man Joe Cleese up in the joint WGCI. The Crucial Conflict right there. The Bad Boys right here. We doing it live on the air. You know how we do rap radio style. Matter of fact, we about to go on the air right now, right?
We gonna do it like this.
Yeah, we gonna do it like this here. Old school style,
Hustle
yeah.
steady trying to get on. For the scratch, I'm attached to the streets I belong. Hustling steady trying to get on. Get on to the early morn, to the break of dawn. Giddy up, get gone.
Everybody throw it up to the world, blow up, shot, giddy up, get buck wild with bling. I'm sick trying to get this family fresh quick with the ends, so I ain't having them music rain. It's a drop in the shot, ain't no dividends. Gotta get something, gotta get it quick. Everybody quick, cause it ain't no friends. I'm steady hustling, trying to get on. Revive my life, but I'm drunk off CV, plus I'm high. Hustle state of mind, seeing signs. I'm idiot, I become the hideous city. Why racketeering and watch that kilo in the video. Head 'em up, move 'em out, let's go, get down, let's ride. For the streets, I'm attached early morning, get gone every day, trying to duck the vibe. Ask G Money, hey so flaming, everything funny. Can't top hat Playboy bunnies, then told it to the judge. Ain't no more days of getting that money. I'm
Hustling steady
trying to get on. For the scratch, I'm attached to the streets I belong.
That's hot.
Hustling steady trying to get on. To the early morn, to the break of dawn. Giddy up, get gone.
Yeah.
Now, brother like me get
Gon'
gone.
get richer.
Coming from the
Barn, y'all.
Had the bang and slang.
Two for ticket time.
And it ain't no thing, you dang. Varmint caught you creeping, trying to pull the stash, but I was too
Fast for that.
Won't be working the
Happy pass.
Stay black stack and collect my scratch.
Get gon' get back, get down on the floor.
And you can't sit down, you can pray now, but can't look down for the dough. Coming up out the ghetto, want
More cash now, you can't change my mind. My mind gon' made
Gotta
up.
stay down, get it paid
Straight
Gotta
up.
get it good, get it right.
In the middle of the West for life.
I'm talking about
Paper,
major,
green,
Steady get my
hustle on and lean and I'm fiending.
Roll dope, deliver the spill, I'm
Screaming.
Truthfully got me
Scheming.
Playing the plot, a
Premeditated caper.
Too sleek, put it down on the street,
Cause I gotta get paid. What you call a gang is my family. In the home, Mr. Streets. It's a playground for the scandalous. Got the handless, has to eat. Plus I'm glued by the seat. Being broke like sickness, man. Gotta have quickness, limits the train. I'm the witness to your pain. Pressure, player, pistol in, pimple air. Hanging in, perpetrator, player, feet, you gotta be potent. Monopoly, like it was full up and hit the lottery. Rise and shine in. From sun up to sundown, shout discovery. And I won't be denied till I reach my new horizon. Realizing them hood infested. Wanna feel it's time to drop. We cop that pro-roll dough. Roll in the Memphis spot. Something got me analyzing the game. 10 grams is gone, home. Got a game before I get gotten gone. Giddy up, get greedy, Lord, and get it on.
Walk with the mob,
Man, in the box, at the top, fill it up in the club, make it buzz. Hey, baby.
Prices up, straight break 'em up.
Hold on, I'm trying to get paid.
Many ways in the days coming off in the raw.
Can y'all draw?
Dedicated to the streets, trying to get on my feet, slip, slide, and ride on the glide.
Lay out,
never
played out.
Up or down, go
Round for round,
K-town,
boogie down,
talking the fat
fat
roll,
roll.
ready to pimp,
Flip the script,
take the tip,
block the drum.
Have
Have a thing.
Keep a lit tank.
I love my hood, but it ain't no good when you broke, starving, and
Concrete jungle,
That's where I hang.
Watching out for the
5-0.
Gotta tell it on the dope.
Can't be slow, Joe.
Go for what you know.
Adios, amigos.
All about that scratch. Don't wanna get snapped. With the fact, blackjack to the back, no slack.
Handcuffed to the
Trying
tub.
to take my cut. Don't press your luck.
I'm coming up, hustling steady, trying to
Yeah.
get on.
WRAP Rap Radio.
Hustlers out there.
Yeah, Rap City represent lovely with the Crucial Conflict.
Yeah, kick it off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm cold, hard, wrecking shots for the velocity. Give me rock, give me never, give me kilo. Bust a freestyle while we on BT. Hit them hard with the hay, 23. Who's conflict in the industry? Now, never try to step your pal. Call beam, black down, stretch your mouth. I'm cold, hard, kill out, do something, will I snap? Come on with the rodeo clap. Never could you get up with it, even if you come with deep strap. Flick, I'm the big face, yeah. Yeah.
Anything but to do with busting out C.A. and get food. The tune, this conflict rude. This makes Pimp go
do. This I wreck any living thing trying to go through it. Rap City 22 times till the world blow up, showing up in man 96 confident. BT watch this, Waldo records and ain't no stopping it, dropping it. I'ma snap to this, what's happening? Come back a bit, straight price to fix. Get jacked by the G-gram, a Mac, a wild style, never cold hard, straight up yak attack. Step up your butt, the flicker, get bucker. Who got your rougher? Now what's up? Jump on to the BBT. CIC, a go straight rodeo rider, hillbilly wild west side, the CHI, TOWN and I fly. CT, Shot-Town, showdown for now. NEV straight flick going round for round.
Stolen, chosen, when I'm holding. And artillery is gonna be misery. My pocket's swollen, never folding. This flat stuff, a little sucker. Now what's think about that? Hat, you get slapped like a trick. Big in the circus stand, talking with fans, but couldn't dance to the gangbang Biggie and Mr. P. What's itchy fat? Pete, messing around, get yourself 3 sweet. Deep in the grave, didn't want to behave. Now hell is your home for being brave. Pardon me, that's going to bit. Stuff making the mind broke. You play me too close, no joke. Just smoke, to hell, this overdose. Ghost, I'm gone, cold hearted. While styles I'm starting weak, we deadly. Plus some static full, dramatic, over the tank. Full of automatic, fanatic, for that static. Get it, got it, shout it, don't forget about it, doubt it. Cause BET is coming, running, everybody done in, yeah, stunning, shot. Now, we on the block, that's how we go. Tick, tick, tock, Shorty Capone Nino. Make more change than casino.
Go.
96 to the world, blow off the now.
I'm saying,
Fight
Shot-Town,
the pressure, we not giving in. Life don't scare us, period. Just picked out a way for feeding in the bidding and rock daily in the greedy. Whoever stepped our way must be an idiot. You that don't never live again. I've inflict the beast within. Spin, storm, thunder, cloud winds. Hurricane coming in. Ooh, the day's finna end. Explosion for you, illiterate. Pump your finger, deal with it. And I say some slick, I'ma take your stick. Or you want anyway, tough kick. Oh. Flick 96, you well blow up.
Boom.
All right, we back, y'all.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Korna. We just checked out that freestyle on Rap City. Never snapped as always and shit.
Cold, man. and you know what? When you talk about that art of freestyling, that take me back. You know what I mean? We kind of skipped over a little bit what I did because I was just a fly on the wall listening to y'all cats going through it about your various crews and all this. But when did you first get the love for rapping? When did you first get it? You know, when did you first know that you was talented at it?
I mean, like, you know, just like back in the day, you have a crowd of people around you that see you do your thing, you know. The reactions, it was the reactions. You know, you get multiple people saying the same thing about you. You know, yeah, he know how to do it. He got that. You know, you'll start saying, well, yeah, you'll see what they see. You know, you'll start saying, okay, well, maybe, maybe I do. Probably got a little something. So you
start believing it more.
Taking it serious,
right?
Taking it a little more serious because at first, you just had a love for it, you know, because Michael Jackson or other entertainers, might have been, of course, not just might have been, they was like influences, just to be out there and get reactions in the world coming from where we was coming from, like, so real young, like,
yeah, I knew
entertaining on that corner.
Yeah,
I
knew the first time I heard him rap that he was cold and that what was meant to be was gonna happen.
See, I appreciate the way that you can give your brother love like that, because most Mars can't do that shit, bro. Like, they can't sit next to a motherfucker and be like, this nigga cold, man. This nigga was...
Y'all heard that freestyle that just happened?
Hey, no,
y'all see for yourself.
Like, for real though, like back in the day, we used to hit the streets downtown. And we used to perform
on State Street and Michigan Avenue and
we used to go
Water
block to
Tower.
block. After we do one corner for a little while, we'll shoot over to another corner and stretch that one out for a little bit and perform.
Right.
Had a little bucket out there, make some money. Come back home. We used to come back home with like $500 a day.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I used to rap the train lines. I used to go from one line to the next line, bro. Yes, sir.
Them who thought hip hop would make it this far moments.
Man, yeah, like the reaction out there on them streets, man, like people just crowding around crazy. Like, we got to keep this going now.
Absolutely.
It was kind of
It's
like
an addiction.
coming up as kids. We already felt like we had accomplished so much because we went from neighborhood to neighborhood doing talent shows, winning. You know what I'm saying? Just different people trying to give us different deals and stuff like that. So it was like we had it in our head that, well, I had it in my head that something gonna happen. You know.
Now, when you was going from hood to hood, was you banging in? Was y'all banging in, or did that come much later?
That came later. You know, as a kid, we was trying to get away from that.
It was always.
I mean, that was what hip hop was, but when you
No, it was kind of different because we was kids. You know what I mean? When we came in, y'all was a little older than us.
okay, I keep
So
forgetting.
if I'm gonna give you an example, we won a talent show at this place called Roberts 500. I always say we should have lost because it was this one dude that was in the talent show that was cold as hell, and he was doing this rap about black people ain't prejudiced, they just mad.
You don't know who that is?
SDA Swan.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, wait a minute, G. Like, wait
But
a
at the
minute.
time, we was like little kids. To me, I
And
felt
y'all
like,
beat DA is what
yeah,
you
we
said.
beat him. He should have beat us though. They just gave it to us because we was kids. I know they had
And DA
to.
cussed.
Yeah, he did cuss.
Yeah, and DA cussed.
That's what fucked
'Cause
up.
Robert Taylor Hotel.
Like that black people ain't prejudiced, we just mad.
They was like,
that's some dangerous stuff that little
yeah.
brother was kicking back then, boy. We was
But I
was
mean-
trying to free Mandela with the shit.
But I mean, the age of it was like
Those times.
we wasn't teenagers yet, and he was already. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the gang banging aspect of it is, I mean, we got chased away from shit a few times.
Yeah, coming back from the Regal.
We got chased. They was, mad as hell coming over here winning shit, little niggas. But
Okay.
we wasn't
Like
we wasn't running around with Dracos shooting motherfuckers.
No,
and all
for
that
real,
shit.
for real.
We was trying to be.
Nah, wasn't none of that back.
We was trying to be child stars at the time.
For sure. Like that's something about Chicago. Like we was really close to. Like you mentioned Michael Jackson earlier being an influence, but Michael Jackson was like it was a plateau that all of us young niggas was trying to reach to. Like we saw Michael make it. Like hey, then he was in Gary and he came to Chicago. Like he came here to make it. Like at the Regal. Oh, I can do that. Like I just got to be consistent. I'm gonna finally get on as long as I be consistent. And that's kind of the way most of us came up, thinking that if we just stay consistent in the craft, that we would all make it and be the next mega star and put our family on. And you know what I'm saying?
And I think what happened with that period, when you think about the subculture, even in Chicago, it's not New York, so you got to stick together. It's like that secret society, that clique. People, like you said, going over to different sides of town and with your whole clique. But people knowing it ain't about that. Some people that's affiliated, but y'all going over there just to see what's happening. Hey, we coming over.
Oh, them rapping.
Yeah,
You know
these
what I'm saying?
guys.
Because that's another point that I want to get. Back then, nigga, you got a pass if you had a talent. Like, if you had a skill or gift or talent. No, real talk, bro. Like, if a nigga knew you was a basketball player or a baseball player or swim team, oh, let Shorty go, man. Hey, nigga, stay off this block. This, you know what I'm saying? Go over there with that you know what I'm saying? Right. We'll leave this corner over here for y'all to do that shit on.
Right.
Well, you gotta remember they're
a little younger than me.
Those lines got blurred.
It went from this with us. It went from
those lines got blurred.
Grammar school, everything cool, us doing our thing. High school, shit flipped. When high school came, shit changed. You know what I'm saying? It's gang banging going on. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Too much was going on. He went to a whole different school in a whole nother neighborhood, and moved and
please.
You know what I'm saying? Like he went to the Audi home.
The early '90s was hectic.
Okay.
So all of that, what we was trying to do, and that was before Crucial.
Yeah,
that was.
How old that was when you went
that
to
was 93. That was 93. October the 17th.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you think about it, like we was good kids. We was trying to be something with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It took a little too long to pop, and the reality of life sunk in, and we had to just
That's what I say about Twister. When people say Twister went from a Ansar to a player to a pimp or a gangster, whatever they want to call him, I was like, nigga, it took a little too long, nigga. You get left in these streets a little long, man. You start, you know, the savagery come out a little bit. You know what I mean? You try to contain it as much as you want to, but you know, a little bit of that come out, especially when Mark started. Oh, I can't wait to get Twister on the couch because I got some questions to ask him because I know he went through some shit. Like personally, I know he went through some shit. So
a lot of people don't realize that. They just look at it and be like, "Oh, this and that and this and that." But you got to look at it. Life is serious, man. You go through this shit where you get. I mean, people died. You know what I'm saying? All type of things didn't happen. So you have to think about that before you say something about somebody, or you know.
Yeah,
and it most definitely reflects in the music. You know, when people talk about things changing, man, them early '90s. If you survived Chicago in the '90s, I know it's crazy now, just on the sheer ignorance of it. You know, because there's no rules, there's no morals and ethics or scruples, or they're varying scruples. You can justify anything. But back then, that first wave, them early '90s, boy, you talking about I mean, every night, nice neighbor, straight. I mean, and it was the first time it was happening, the first time in his, you know, the first time, and it started reflecting in the music where you have an understanding, you know, because
the music, the movies, all that. Ain't that when Boys in the Hood and all that stuff started coming out? All them, good movies. We
the new black exploitations of the '90s. You did.
Of the '90s was different.
All of them. It was like, okay, shit. Even colors and all that stuff. It was like
bringing. That's how he was getting soundtracks. Marx was like aiming for soundtracks at that point, like trying to be on the next soundtrack of one of them gangsta ass movies. You know what I mean?
Big score.
Yeah, we was all looking for the next score, trying to be the biggest sun star when the sun remains the. Never mind.
Hey, speaking of the Audi home, I was sitting in there. I was sitting up in the Audi home in '93, and I was sitting in the day room, and Method Man came on. The METHOD joint came on. And just to see they whole crew and they whole posse and how many of them guys was behind him, and he was out there doing his thing, like
made you homesick, right?
Y'all can come out and do it like that now. Like we can come out as our whole squad can be right there on the front, like that. Alright, you ain't just no one person in the camera. It's a whole bunch of y'all. Like that's why, like the Renegades. I got a group called the Renegades, and it's like multiple personality type, different motherfuckers. So like the Wu, like all that, those different entities, you know, it just charged me up. I was just sitting up and I'm like, when I get out of zone,
Now, real talk. I remember. Again, y'all talking 93-ish. I remember Twister and his first deal, and I remember Twister going to New York and telling motherfuckers like, y'all think I'm cold. It's a bunch of motherfuckers in Chicago that's just as cold or not colder than me.
That's what's up.
And we a whole crew. And he was talking about Empire Destruction, No Pity Committee at the time.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And them niggas act like they didn't believe the nigga. And then the next thing you know, here come Wu-Tang. That's the way I look at it. Like, that's the way I look at it. I look at them marks like they was trying to make sure that they didn't let us through the door, so they created us before we could create us.
Cool.
Like, that's the way I look at a whole bunch of shit out of New York. I was here, man. I was here. I was one of them marks that used to send out demo tapes every week, like packages for other marks. I learned from Dr. Groove and brother. Sax Preacher and all them, like all these, they had a way of doing music business at the time, and these people was bringing it back to us, teaching us, and teaching us what we were supposed to do. At the same time, every time we sent out something, I swear somebody was still coming out with the shit we created, like the whole Summertime shit that Will Smith get credit for, and I know that I heard M Doc with Summertime before him. And now there's no M Doc. You know what I mean? Like there's no like M Doc just disappeared and shit.
I'm like, what happened to M Doc?
Right, you know what I mean? Like right.
Damn.
So
shout out M Doc.
Yeah, shout out to all them. That's what I'm saying. So when I hear about that type of shit, when you talk about Wu-Tang and all that, I'd be like, they just carbon copies, bro. They just carbon copies.
And you know what?
I said it.
I was in
Holla at
the
me.
moment, like y'all can.
That's how
like, people wasn't like they wasn't letting guys be that many on the screen. To be that many, like let's say something like, oh, we gonna bring everybody then.
It's funny. I ain't never thought of that.
That was the first.
That's a little fact. I ain't never thought of that.
Y'all, a whole team.
It had that back in the day. Like they had songs like Scenario or whatever with a whole lot of people. It had that type of feel, but with a group. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All these stars together, but this all the time now.
Right.
And double the people.
So was that an influence to y'all making some of y'all music? Y'all saw that segue back to them in their music. Y'all.
Well, that's what he was saying. You know, he had a crew called the Renegades. I don't know if y'all know. Within Crucial Conflict, it was a whole label.
No,
Buck Wild Records,
Yeah,
Raw Dope.
It was Raw Dope at the time.
Well, it was Raw Dope at the time, and then it. But on Raw Dope Records, they had.
We had T Baby, which is a solo female artist singer. Trigger, rapper, female.
Trigger, happy
solo
bitch.
artist. We had the Renegades, which is like 6 or 7 of them, and I would join in, so that made it 8. MFD, Mark for Death, Bolo in the Wheelchair,
Man, R.I.P.
And Demon, Practice Make Perfect, PMP. PMP. But like we had a lot of cats. Riddler. We had a whole bunch of people up in there. And we was like it was like the family. You know?
I actually wasn't with that, but I was about to be, or I actually auditioned and done everything.
And they didn't let you in direct.
It wasn't like that. Trust me, it wasn't like that. When I auditioned, they loved that shit. I think I did Reckless, and they was like, "Oh,
Reckless."
Oh yeah."
That's
But I was with
classic.
them. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't with the label, but I was with him. So I was.
Yeah.
We at the such. Okay, I'm there.
It was always a connection.
You know what I'm saying? It was actually a beef brewing through the mobs. Somebody behind the scenes, or somebody that was a member of the crew, Crucial Conflict, probably a homie, a family friend, or somebody who was a friend or a homie or something, a psychodrama, was kind of trying to say, oh, they sound like them type of shit.
Nigga, I be hearing all the little, like, I'm an MC, so I be hearing all the little jabs and shit y'all be throwing at each other.
I was in the middle, because,
Yeah, I be hearing them now. I be hearing them. I just don't be bringing them up. Like, I didn't want to be, like, just pointing them out all the time. But
like
I be
what?
hearing a whole lot of, like, what's the Sidewinder or some shit, nigga?
Oh, shit.
See, I went right to one.
What
didn't
happened?
I?
Tell me what happened. Tell me
It's
what
a song called Sidewinder they got, right?
Ooh.
That's the freestyle y'all did on the Joe Clark show.
No.
The Joe Clark show. It was Sidewinder, right?
No.
No. Okay, you got something side for side or
We got something called Sideways.
Okay,
we got a
Sideways.
song called
Haters wanna front, looking at me sideways. You better fall back and stay the fuck out my way. Them haters on my front, back, and side to side. They on my front, back, and side to side. Haters wanna front, looking at me sideways. You better fall back and stay the fuck out my way. Them haters on my front, back, and side to side. They on my front, back, and side to side. This shit gon' situate the real, check on the game, this here for all that. Hating in the field, you don't come correct, you better fall back. Disrespect the trill, yeah, true enough, you get your ball black. Black ball in the game, and man, them haters, they on all that. Sidewalking, no flipping lanes, in the world and stay in the way. Game chalker, man, I don't play, how I rodeo ride that. Ain't no time for playing games, hey man, don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
What that mean?
That's what I'm.
Tell me what tell me what you think that means.
No, I'm just saying.
'Cause I guarantee it don't mean none of that.
Oh,
Nah, the
okay,
song is
okay.
just talking about haters in just period. Like haters on the front, looking at me sideways. Haters on your front, back, then side to side. In front, back, side. You know, it's just like haters everywhere. You know, that's pretty much what the joint was about.
And what you saying?
I mean, if I was here with the lyrics breakdown and I would go through, I'd be like, "Is this who's you saying? Who's this to?"
You thought they was talking to who?
Psychodrama.
Oh,
I thought it was. I thought it was some plugs. It's Psychodrama.
Nah, what album that's on?
Nah, it was like a 2012 one song release.
Oh no, what we talking about was back in 90, like we said, 94, 93,
The beginning, yeah.
It was like
All right.
before Hay came.
Y'all
out
don't
and
want to
all
give
that
me the
stuff.
scoop. It's cool.
No, that's the scoop. Before Hay came out, before this was like it was like brewing in the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And by me being a you know, mutual friends with everybody, I was like, man, you know, no, hell no, ain't nobody over there sitting, not where we at, you know what I'm saying? And Color One kind
It
of
was tension in the air.
it was, but it wasn't nobody saying nothing.
Nah, it's just fans in the street. It's like it's
Right.
that hit my hand if you bad.
Right.
You hit my hand if you
Because-
bad. You gonna let them hit my hand back.
Right, because somebody's gonna say, man, fuck that, man. You know you colder than them anyway. Yeah. And then, man, you know, man, fuck them, man. You know you colder than them, man.
Oh no, we had the same shit in Ill State. Like we had the 3 different labels. We had the Wicked Entertainment with EC and all that shit over there, and then we had the Korna Records, and then we had the Seawall shit. Seawall had one backer. Korna had one backer, and Wicked was close enough to be us that we had a little power in that one. The other 2 motherfuckers was like, why y'all doing songs with them? Why y'all sharing money with them? Why y'all keep bringing them in? Why y'all? I was like, damn, nigga, we family, nigga. Fuck you and this money. You know what I mean? But that's them backers don't be understanding that shit. Like right now, it's a special on what was that shit we was watching? FX, and it's the undercover story of hip hop, and it was talking about like Haitian Jack and Deb and Trick and all these marks that was putting money behind the rappers at the time, because they was like, if you know, rap and the music business and
drug business
is all connected.
Yeah, the street moguls.
Yeah, it was all connected. And so they was talking about that, and I was like, yeah, that's where half of these marks got their idea from. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say these people names, but
Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
The streets is in Chicago
Yeah.
too, just like everywhere else.
yeah, and they don't talk about like how all the marks had to come through Chicago and the amphitheater and 21st Century Vote and all that. They don't talk about that enough. You know what I mean? Like they try to push that shit down and down and down, but the marks had to come through here. You know what I mean? And they was stealing.
Yeah. The only problem is we just feel like we don't have nothing to show or to look at or to see, so we go look at them, which we really don't need to look at shit from nowhere else. Chicago got enough motherfuckers here doing music, doing shows, podcasts, DJing, music. All we gotta do is fuck with each other. But it's hard when we've been fucking with the classics and hip hop and, you know, forever. It's hard to say,
Yeah.
fuck EPMD, fuck this or that, fuck that, I'm just gonna listen to. It's hard to say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We should have said that because that's what they've been saying to us.
Right.
Not EPMD per se, but just, you
I
know,
understand what you mean.
you know what I mean?
It's a place for
It's-
it.
New York had a thing where it was New York or nothing.
Yep.
Atlanta had a
That's
thing where they
the
all
South or
helped
nothing.
everybody,
Yep.
and that's South or nothing.
Yeah.
And then Chicago just feel like, man, dick ride to death. Let's do it. Fuck it, we don't care. It's hard because it's our reality.
All right. Let's talk about you direct.
Oh shit, let's go.
So you've been pretty busy, like with this current project that you and Never got.
Yeah.
You also did the one with the Buck from the Scattered Body shit with Buck.
Scared bodies.
It's Reg. I got the juice to knock him off the ledge. Chopper so big, if I shoot, it's knocking off a leg. With the thing, leave a hole like a dolphin head. Cause a nigga aim for the brain like the Walking Dead. Bang. Gun bars, ain't no talking scared. Call your man, bitch, the barrel big like a coffee can. Niggas be acting super hard, really soft as sand. My foundation solid, bitch, I'm off the land. I am a beast in these streets. I came up around the OGs. You niggas just hollering gang, gang. I came up with nothing but cheese. Her body is nothing to me. Slump him and jump in a V. He really don't want it with wreck. For the shackle, for the record, for stepping on a G. See, I am a vet. Niggas know I am a threat. Look at my eye and see I am not lying. You dying cause I am the best. Higher the tiger, don't try me. Fire who next? Situation got a nigga shaking, contemplating breaking. He can't take it, he vex. Just the effects. A thinker you could do it, but you knew you lose it. Fucking with wreck. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Hey, body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Hey, body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies.
Fuck it, I'ma just spit it. I'ma begin this. Long time in the making, we erasing this pretend shit. Helmets and elbow pads and eye protection is recommended. It can get a little rough. This direct and buck. Okay, splendid. The very sound of vocals and instrumentals blended. Several haters in all countries in every town offended. But guess what? It was not a mistake, your bitch, we meant it. That little piece holding a lock on the door to the industry, I bent it. Put the dynamite on and then blew that bitch up off the hinges. I got the blame for that. You do not have to call forensics, there's not a name for that. See, most people they call it ignorance. Deep rooted stupid shit, way down in my pigments. More than a man could imagine having. God damn it, imagine me winning my Grammy with my money in my hand. You understand me? That's it. And with these legs, all these rappers that disappear. This is psychodrama, triple fucking darkness. Ho, it is what it is.
I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Hey, body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Yeah. I'm about to burn to death. Hey, body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies. Body bags, scattered bodies.
I know you had another project, and I don't know if I don't call it solo because it was you and a bunch of little young cats.
Okay, F&P.
Okay, F&P.
Yeah.
And then all the shit you did when you was just Buck by yourself. I mean, direct by yourself, like
Seawall Mob stuff, tracks now. We.
Yeah, you went way back. I wasn't going.
No. We did it. 2012. Yeah, I signed with Traxxter in 2011. Moved to Hollywood. We did The Reckoning, and then we did an album with me, Trax, E-Dub, Dutch, Savo, called Seawall Mob. Loyalty is everything.
I slept on that one, bro.
Yeah, that's a cool album too.
I slept on that one.
Yeah.
And it's all of y'all on the same.
Yeah, it's all us on the album. We got like 15 songs. I got like 3 solos on there.
And say the name again for these people.
Seawall Mob, Loyalty is Everything.
Okay, LOE. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And me and Buck projects called Scattered Bodies. And what else? Me and
That's
Never
dope.
Project.
Shout out to Trax and Savo and E-Dub.
That Triumph is up. That Triumphs. That's what, Trumpets.
Trumpets.
Yeah. Oh man, that one is on. And
Surely my heart would never mend. Surely my heart would never mend.
Excellent.
Bitch. Scattered. Bodies. And the sign reads, things in the mirror are much closer than they appear. I am here to tell you what the motherfucking business is. In the middle of my mind is the kind of design you'd find inside of a research laboratory. These things I speak had no category, nigga, listen. You can pull it, but you gotta be ready to squabble the bullet or follow your forehead. I couldn't be happier, I overdo it to be understood. This is volatile music, ain't no throne claiming, I'm zone changing. Long, dangerous walks along the edge of my innermost thoughts. This is awful, I own this anger. Meditating, I remove it if I got an opportunity to operate it happen. I'm assuming these are plans to try to dominate or stop what I've been doing. There will not be these options, I'm not for buffoonery. This is high definition, 1080dp, 4KD wave flow, quantum rapping by my definition. We just computing display hole. Look, I am the invention, self-powered conscious entity roaming the plains of earth with the mission to produce the sound of the century. Eventually they will all see why they call me the underhanded. You understand me? Goddamn it, grammar deliverer, bitch, get off me. Pay attention. Some rappers coming. Look out.
I'm climbing up the mountain full of life cause I finally found the fountain. Got the juice for the youth to keep them bouncing. I produce but the booth, I beats the clowning. And he's astounding, MCs be drowning when we surround them. Surround sound is bound to keep them frowning. Vibrate the ground and the speakers pounding. Excellence on the track, get back. Ain't no competition stopping this one, that's just optimistic opposition. Finna be apocalyptic consequences. Need an ophthalmologist to stop the vision. Out with this one too wrong. Pack them up and carry them off like you haul. Y'all too small for this one, move on. Before I get pissed off, forget your mood on. And this is true though. MCs that ain't fucking with us at all. I'm coming knuckle up and ready to brawl. I beat them up until they're ready to fall. Smack them and tell them wake up, taped up till they're ready to talk. Somebody better tell them ready to chalk because I'm setting it off. I'm making a scene, I'm breaking them off. I know I'm making them green. Incredible Hulk, I knew he really was soft. You know who really the boss, and that's red. Looking at the nigga resume, I reinvented every situation. Independent, never be dependent. Niggas know they see the difference in the way that we presented. Acting like I ain't it, so I finna put my feet up in it. And it'll be a minute for a nigga finish with him. I was taught to give it all, I gotta never be a quitter. Told me to never let nobody come and eat it. Then they told me how to never take it, and how to be a winner.
that one is on. And origami.
Origami, right.
Which speaks towards concepts. I just want to give that a quick shout out too. I just on all the projects, even with the mission joint, you know,
back on the mission.
Yeah, you know, looking at the video and everything, and I just like that topical, and I think it speaks towards what you say about Chicago and Seas. That when me and him sit down in the basement having our little discussions, and he say certain things years ago, and they come back to life. And when you think about it, Chicago do, and goes tapping into what you saying. Chicago got some of the best heat out here. And what I always say, man, if you got a song that ain't never been released, re-release that motherfucker again and make it a classic. Yeah. Dust it off and re-release it. Because if the world don't know, then guess what? It's news.
Definitely. I got a song right now going crazy on TikTok. I did it years ago. You know, TikTok, that's the thing the kids over. I ain't even know nothing about it.
Word.
Looked on Google and saw it was going viral. So, like you say, you never know. A song you did 10 years ago, these new platforms pick them up. And if they
so you say it's Shawty's doing dances to your song that you made years ago.
It's ridiculous.
You don't tell the people to do the challenge? So
I don't even know what the challenge called. It's a whole lot of them. The slow motion challenge, the heavy metal rock out challenge, I don't know, they different weights.
Kind of challenge.
Yeah, you guys just go on.
About the dumbass gorilla glue challenge.
Oh, Don't do that.
Don't do that to your songs.
Don't
right.
do
Don't do
the
that,
Gorilla Glue challenge. Whatever you do.
don't want to do that.
Man, this is ridiculous. See, you done sent me somewhere else because this TikTok shit. Like I ain't on TikTok, so I got to give me a TikTok. You say it's TikTok music though, so I'm gonna give you some TikTok music.
If you go on TikTok and you go in the little search bar, you type in anything and go to the music, they got everybody music right there. And what they do is they take the music and make videos of it. And guess what? We get money off that.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
See,
it's a
that's
lot
that
of-
new age shit.
It's a lot of old ass songs on there coming back because, you know, it's just a big song. So let's make a TikTok. Oh, you just made this person $1 million off going
TikTok
viral off
video.
that shit. So, yeah, keep using my shit. Make sure y'all use all Chicago music on TikTok. We need y'all.
And all y'all artists take care of your business so you can get up on this new scratch.
Yep.
Make sure that your paperwork tight.
Exactly, because you got to have that right. Or you just giving away the money.
So you was talking about something new that you was doing.
I was finna talk about Back on a Mission.
Right.
And the whole concept, like what we was talking about, our early years, us on the streets performing and coming up doing talent shows, that was our mission. Right now, at this age, a lot of people kind of, you know, count the older guys out, but I'm seeing the whole industry is catering to the older guys right now. You got all this versus challenge. Everybody on there is old. You know what I'm saying? Chicago, we didn't even have that chance to say, okay, we out here. You know, we don't look at our older artists like that. But now, I feel like, fuck it, we back on a mission to let motherfuckers know the rest of the story. We got to finish our story we started as kids. You know what I'm saying? We started off kids, wild. You know what I'm saying? And now this is our mature side of what we doing, bringing it back to them.
Definitely.
You feel me?
Church. So, Drama Award. Crucial was never in Drama Award, right?
Never was. Always.
Never always was. Never always was in. Okay. That's
Looking
dope.
back at all the music I ever did, he was always there.
That's why I was kind of. I used to get. That's why I almost felt like Crucial was in there because of him being there. But I was like, I ain't never heard nobody else.
In 1999, we did a song called "On a Mission" on Triple Darkness album.
Right.
Yeah.
Back on a mission. On a mission. See what I'm saying? So it's like all this time we always been tight. You know, through all the trials and tribulations. He need his own movie. Cause out of all of the rappers and stuff that they done been through, his story I don't even think y'all even know. Yeah, with the whole thing with the crucial conflict and.
See, you making too much. Okay, all right. Fuck you mean?
Never.
We all need a movie in this boy.
We need a movie for the whole
We all
Chicago,
end up in it. The whole
starting from us.
Okay, let's go to Back on a Mission.
Yeah.
Let's play that real quick.
This the new song, Back on the Mission, produced by multi-platinum Grammy-nominated producer Excellence.
Excellence.
Hey, tell me about that tip.
Excellence.
I told them motherfuckers stop the hating. Acting like a nigga not the greatest. Let's not debate it. Ain't complicated, no riddles. We fucking up the motherfucking instrumentals. I beneficial. I been to the bottom and the top. Lot of niggas never been an issue. Ain't coincidental. I been around the globe while you been around here doing shit that's simple. Looking really stupid like I ain't the truest, but it just goofy. Better keep me moving. Try to keep me muted like you doing big shit. But the shit ain't shit if I ain't included. Nigga better go check your history. It ain't no motherfucking mystery. Niggas was fake, we was in the streets. Guess we was too much for the fucking industry. coming up from darkness. Living crucial through that conflict. Drama war was on that mom shit. MATS was the squad then. Before that I was on a mission, they was gonna listen. Paid my dues till I was known for spitting. Came up on the scene right about 16. Shout out to DJ E, Cool Taste Key. Since then been drilling it. Every year just kept killing it. To me cause I'm on 100 million. They could try to hate, but they're really fake. Cause I got a nigga bobbing, so when a nigga feeling it. Nothing but dope. So my advice to you is you don't want smoke. Hear them hurt them and he won't have a hope. Think it's a joke until I had a sniper sit on with scope. I'm back up on that mission, about to ride out. And I'm packing ammunition, talking live rounds. Don't try to be no hero, better lie down. No time to waste, I'm coming for it right now. That's right, so when you see us coming, man, the spot. Okay, okay, better give up everything you got. Okay, okay, better hurry up and take us to that slide. Okay, okay, didn't come here for nothing, trying to get what I got going. It's been a crucial conflict, this that bomb like Hiroshima. Get you in the zone like on promethazine. I OD, get the blows of death, your right, left, toothless. Put them all out, how you gon' chew this? It'll be a fake to hate the crew con kid. Be a casualty, putting in your 2 cents. It'll be scattered bodies without any arm, leg, or arm, head. It'll be plenty of fragments, facts in. Don't never more mention derogatory, a nigga, this faster edition. Face the day, your demise on the plate. Quick, fast, I get a nigga right up at the business. This is one more dose of the elliptic composition from another planet out of the system. Razor blade cut straight from the cloth for the raw, and you thought I was on the suicide mission. Miss me with that boy that you wishing. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, but motherfucker, it didn't. This that illness, and it ain't no hitting it. You can't feel it, and you a paraplegic. Reason for my being on 2 feet moving on. I'm on go, and that's that. Believe it. In it for a long motherfucking time. Recognize that I've been around and right back. Thrax, this that dope pack attack. Act like you don't know what's that. You're out of your noggin, thinking I'm missing my mark with it up in the dark. I tripled it up and shot niggas gothic. Yellow guillotine, cut them up topping. Never more wreck, still tee up, stop it. You're fucking with the ultimate posse. Edit up the scenes, ungodly. I'm back up on that mission, about to ride out. And I'm packing ammunition, talking live rounds. Don't try to be no hero, better lie down. No time to waste, I'm coming for it right now. That's right, so when you see us coming, in the spot. Okay, okay, better give up everything you got. Okay, okay, better hurry up and take us to that slide. Okay, okay, didn't come here for nothing, time to get what I got coming, run that scratch.
Welcome back to Kingdom's Corner. That was Back on the Mission by Direct and Never to a Chicago special very own. I want to say Legends, but Legends make it seem like they done, and right. I really want to make it seem like they still here doing what they do, because that's what they are. They are here doing what they do. You can call me a legend because I'm basically done.
You can call us the OGs.
For sure, but y'all younger than me, so I can't call y'all OGs.
Y'all the gods, man.
y'all
the gods, man. Y'all the gods.
Okay, all right.
Everybody's older than us, the hip hop Chicago gods. Y'all the gods, man. We look up to y'all, man.
Shameka. Don't forget, me and you. I'm on a song.
Oh yeah,
I'm on something.
I don't want to say nothing about that yet.
Oh, okay. But shit, nigga, tomorrow ain't proper.
Hey. Be on the lookout for a very special project.
Yeah. You stay, nigga. No,
you already know
for sure. So that was Back on the Mission. Direct, Never, new shit out on all platforms. Spotify, YouTube, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Chicago, all we need is us, each other. We got all this internet, all this.
So, before we go, tell me any future projects you want these people to be able to go back to. I mean, you could give me old projects that you think Mark slept on that you want them to go back and dig up. And, like you say, it's TikTok shit out there for you.
Man,
I would just say just stay in tune. If you got to do some backtracking to maybe material that's not so new, a little older, maybe. Just pull it up. Pull it up. Never. Crucial conflict. On my end of it, that's pretty much what you gonna hear. But like I say, Wreck on this end of it, what you gonna hear gonna be a multitude of himself.
Man.
And a conglomerate of, the mobs.
We also got a gang of songs together, so if y'all want to check those out, just type in Direct and Never, Direct feature Never feature Direct, YouTube, all that, and make a playlist or something. We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. On that note, I also I feel like one more thing before I go is like I feel like Sleepy owed me some money, cause the Wicked Streets of Shy wouldn't have never happened without me. And
appreciate you.
Thank you, cause I called you directly. I recall, like when they asked, they was like, them not, them Mars they ain't had no hood ties, nigga.
Right, they needed somebody.
They needed somebody to go between. Yeah, and they called me to come to the West Side and bring them over to check y'all out and holler at y'all.
Yeah, that was you, huh?
Yeah, that was me. Right.
Yeah, they owe you some money.
They owe me some money. Wicked Entertainment, the whole Wicked Streets of Shy, the blue CD and the red CD. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate all of that. All of y'all that put us on mixtapes and compilations and TV shows and everything happening at that time, because it made it bigger than life.
Y'all hit the box too, right?
They did.
They did, but y'all did.
They was on that motherfucker all the time.
Cause see,
I was charged.
I need you to bring the crew, cause I need to have y'all here to do y'all, and I need you to bring the crew. I need you to bring the darkness, and I need you to bring the flick, and we can do, cause I can go on for hours about each one of y'all crews, cause I done just spent 2 hours on y'all together, and I still ain't done. Like it's still a bunch of shit that people don't
get into the first album.
Right, like we just
Final Tick.
Right.
That was like, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's a classic.
I felt like it was me.
We all do. Except for the fact that you had, like, my personal beef was the fact that your mans went out there and told the world that that 5'5" Freddy Cat.
Oh, Fab,
yeah. I didn't. It was some shit that he did that I ain't really appreciate, but I was an outsider, so I couldn't say shit.
It comes back around to right now what they doing with the labels. They come sign artists that's young, not really knowing the business like that. It's easier for them. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't have y'all on the 360 deal though, did they? That's new shit, right?
Some new shit.
Right. So that's what's making it worse now, because they get you on the 360
even
deal,
matter, 'cause
get you insurance on you, and let you go out there and get shot up, and they collect the insurance money now.
Yeah, that too.
Like that's
But
the difference with the
all
360 shit.
record deals is garbage. They've been garbage forever. The whole idea of I'm finna give you something that you can't read. You need a whole nother nigga to read this for you, to tell you I'm giving you 7 cents per album of your. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing
to split
is
between you and the rest of your crew.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother shit.
Just because we was going along with it, don't mean it wasn't bullshit.
It wasn't right. Thank y'all for y'all time. That way we ended on something to make sure that we'll have to come back. That y'all got to come back. Like I said,
we got a show coming up. I don't know how. It's actually June 5th. Twister,
Lombard, right?
Do or Die, Crucial Conflict, Triple Darkness, and others. It's gonna be the Midwest Legends tribute to Gabe Mendez, who is a brother that started doing the Midwest shows in Chicago a few years ago. So he passed, and this is a tribute to him.
Rest in peace, man.
So June 5th, the Legends, what they call it.
Midwest Legends. That's in Lombard, right?
It's actually at Brow House, which is that Lombard?
It is Lombard.
Okay, yeah.
I think I saw a flyer for it. But
Yep.
Sure. Yep. Okay. All right. Was School one of y'all?
Yes.
Rest in peace to my brother Lord School. Yes, sir.
Ward School.
He was supposed to be the link between us and shit.
He was.
Right.
He was the ill state assassin.
That was in Drama War.
It was him and Dr. K.
No,
No,
Big
it was
Rap.
him and Big Rap.
Big Rap.
No, it was him and.
Dr. K was there too.
But it was like a whole.
But Big Rap was the traveler that was in the set.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And my brother Lord School. So
yeah, man.
We sending out recipes to Lord School, and we say thank y'all for having. Hey, thank y'all. Thank y'all.
We appreciate you for having us on here, man. Everybody go check out the video, man. If you ain't seen it, Back on the Mission. We gotta. Well, if you ain't seen it, if you missed it, go back, rewind it, watch it again. Even if you didn't miss it, go watch it again.
In that order.
Add it to your playlist, Spotify, all that.
Now we got DJ Mo on the turntables, who is also Crucial Conflict show DJ.
Yes, sir.
This is what I was told, right?
DJ Mo, that's my old school homie too, way back. Shit, and I ain't even know he was kin to one of my group members. God dang, just found it out. But yeah, man, it's way back, boy, and it's official on this future end of it in the present.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Mo, it's on you. Thank y'all.
Don't be tripping.
Come on, y'all, let's kick it. I want to. Come on, y'all, let's kick
it. Come on, sit down and holler at me, Mo.
Real talk, real quick. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for showing up, bro. I appreciate it. You came out in the snow and bared these elements with us and shared this time with us, bro. So, you got to rock with your brother that I heard y'all went way back with. So, tell us how you got started.
Oh, man, it's a long story. It's a long story. Real quick though, just break it into short. I've been DJing for a long time since I was a shorty, man. We talking like late 70s, 80s, early 80s. I'm 47, so I was born in 73. So like ever since I was a shorty, I've been messing around with it, with the music.
Okay. Like a typical question that I ask on the corner is like, when did you come off the porch and get your rep? When did you come off the porch? And
man, you know, back in the day, we did a lot of neighborhood parties from where I'm from. I was originally born in the projects, though. I was born in Rockwell Gardens, 117. Friends with Direct and all those guys.
Rest in peace to the projects.
Yes.
Rest in peace to the bricks. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he was raised there. They don't be there no more. You know what I mean? But we still part of the soul, soil.
Oh yeah.
The soul is part of the soil. You dig?
Oh yeah.
Them bricks, man. Them bricks.
Yeah, man. And you know how that was. You had the DJs in the buildings and stuff like that. And all the parties, man. It just for me, it just originated with the parties, the neighborhood parties in the buildings, parties in the parking lot, parking all over.
Now, being a DJ and you saying you did all these parties, was you a house DJ or was you a hip hop DJ or was you just a DJ?
Back then, you know, being raised by my, parents and stuff, they had a lot of music and stuff, man. Different type of music, blues, jazz, Motown, especially Motown. So, and back then when they played records, they played a lot of soulful stuff, you know what I mean? So, from where I'm from, it was pretty much soulful. And then house, then we moved to house, and then hip hop.
Okay.
But we started with the soul music, man.
And you started with 1200s or what you started off with?
Well, like I said, I had a mentor, coming up. I had some mentor, DJ World. He's dead right now. Not DJ World of the Soul Selectors, but DJ World from the West Side.
Like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, bro. Damn.
Another World. Well, actually, his name was DJ World Be Free, but his real name was Steve but he was the neighborhood DJ at that time. We moved out of the Rockwell to the neighboring community back in '79.
Okay. DJ World Be Free. Rest in peace to you, bro. Thank you for your contribution.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
so
sir. Hell of a DJ.
Okay. And then did you crew it or did you just DJ by yourself? Or?
Well, yeah, it started solo with those guys. I was like the understudy, man. Sort of like a master apprentice, master student type thing, like in the karate movies type stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, so
you carried records for
exactly
getting in the shows.
Learned the ropes.
Yes,
Learned the ropes. And that's what we need today to still not to jump ahead, but
it's the apprenticeship programs, basically, like to teach the youngins how to carry on the craft.
Exactly.
For sure. Where did you DJ club wise first?
Club wise came, later. I was into athletics at the time as a shorty as well, basketball and softball. Actually, me and never went to the same grammar school, and St. Malachi on the west side, and I'm a little. I think I got him by a few years, but yeah, but we went there. But I was into athletes and stuff like that. I was into athletics, and then when I got to college and played for Lincoln basketball, and there weren't no DJs on the campus, so I had to like DJ and play basketball for the school and stuff like that. So it started right there. It started to take off really right there when I was at school.
Okay.
And then we used to travel over to U of I. I went to Lincoln College, by the way, which is downstate. I'm just jumping around, but I went to Lincoln College downstate. Then we just used to throw like school parties. Then we used to go up to U of I. That's how I met World and B. Gorman and all those guys. I'm just moving forward, but it started to like pick up traction back when I was in Lincoln College.
And that's when you became a soul selector.
Not then, not yet.
Okay. All right.
Not yet.
You threw in B. Gorman, and B. Gorman is the king of the show selectors. You hear? So I kind of jumped forward too quick. So.
Right. Not yet.
All right. So when I was talking, like, were you a DJ for crews, like rap groups?
I was solo.
Okay, so how did you end up with Crucial now?
Well, my cousin is co-art of Crucial, and
shout out.
Yeah, he been doing this for a long time, and my other cousin that y'all probably know of, may not, is J.D. Walker. I don't know if you guys heard.
Oh yeah, I know J.D. Walker, man. Yeah. Old school nigga.
Yeah. And those guys really turned me on into hip hop because, like you said, you asked me was I a house DJ or whatever. Back then it was soul, and then like I said, house came, and then hip hop. Those guys turned me on to hip hop. They gave me Just Ice tape, and the first one with the welfare check and all that stuff on it. They gave me that.
Oh, that's the second one. The
Desolate one.
The Desolate one. They gave me that one and KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions.
Okay, my philosophy.
Yeah, I borrowed those two tapes, man, and then that was it.
Okay. And you was hip hop ever since? Huh?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Right. Yeah. That ain't bad.
Yeah. But those guys, they did.
Hip Hop Gangster was on that too, right? On that.
Hip Hop Gangster was on the. Hip Hop Gangster. Well, the first version was on his.
The 12-inch.
The very first one, and then the Hip Hop Gangster, the second version was on Cool and Deadly.
Okay.
The one with Going Way Back was on it. That was the Desolate one, right?
No, that's Cool and. That's Cool and.
That's
Deadly.
the first one.
The second one.
The second one.
Yeah, he had the first one with Mantronics.
Mantronics, another group. Exactly, another group.
Right. Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Latoya. Latoya. That was that. See, them songs that HBK used to play, and you be like, damn, like cussing and all types of shit. Booger bandit bitches
And that's the thing. I wasn't old enough even to listen to this yet, though. That was another thing.
Right. That's like sneaking listening to Richard Pryor and shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what that type of shit is like.
Yes.
All right. So talk to us about the Soul Selectors. When did you get down with Soul?
Soul Selectors, man. Soul Selectors goes back, man. We started Me World and B. I think we had a conversation or something like that or something, man. We had to unify the brothers and all the DJs, you know. And
that sound like Brian Gorman.
Yeah, and especially help the artists as well. That's what that was our goal, you know, and to provide for DJs. And man, that was a while ago, man. We talking 25 years, 20 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah. It don't even seem like it, man. But,
especially when Mark's only looking like 30 and 40, you know what I mean? Like.
But yeah, man, those great group of guys, man. I remember one day I was at home and I received a call and I was about to retire, man, because I got tired of carrying these records and stuff around. Mm-hmm. And, this is a true story. And I was done, man. I'm like, man, I'm not going to DJ. I'm not going to no club. I'm not carrying these records no more. I was done. And B. Gorman called me out the blue. He said, Mo, we got to go back to work. I said, what you talking about, B? He said, man, I'll see you Friday at 9 o'clock. I said, what you talking about? I'm done, man. He said, no, you're not, man. And we've been rolling since that call. And that was about 10 years ago, B. That was the second half of
the next wave.
The next wave.
That's dope. That's dope.
But we did a lot, man. As a crew of DJs, we helped a lot of artists to this day. A lot of this drill rap y'all hearing now, we helped with that, man. Big time.
So it's your fault. No.
not to that level like they gang banging wise, but to the level that giving them the confidence that they could be independent and make music.
Giving them the avenue to be heard, basically.
The avenue to be heard, exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
So you saying you broke some of these guys?
Yeah, we broke a lot of these guys. Okay. A lot of these guys.
So tell us about Live Blues Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, that's a Facebook Live show I do on Wednesdays. It's called Blues and More. Like you asked me earlier, was our house or whatever, you know, and I told you.
was house DJs.
Exactly. Everybody was, but.
Everybody started off as a house DJ. Ain't nobody really a fucking hip-hop DJ. Everybody started at house.
Exactly.
And then from there, that's when
soul and house. I say soul and house because house ain't nothing but soul. So yeah.
Salsa.
Yeah, it's salsa.
Except for that beat shit. Like I grew up like. I didn't have a problem with disco, but I did have a problem with tracks. Like, I just thought tracks was just like a waste of time to me when I was a shorty. Like, I thought it was mindless bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I grew into it, Joe, you know. You know, you get to go into a house party in the projects and you end up juking a chick on the wall for a half an hour. You start forgetting about what you're listening to.
I think that's what... Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the paying dues shit to get into the show when you wasn't supposed to be in it. We all had our experiences and our stories.
So yeah, to answer the question, but it's just a live show that I do on Facebook. Blues and More, that I dedicate 2 hours to blues music and more. Exactly.
Okay, so is your Facebook page live? I mean, like, not live. What's the word? Not live, not Twitch.
I have Facebook, Instagram.
No, what's
Twitter.
the word? Public.
Yeah, it's public. Mo Powers. If you.
Okay, there you go.
If you're on Facebook, it's MOEPOWERS. Or you could just search for DJ Mo Chicago. It'll come up.
I ain't want to just say I want to friend you on Facebook.
Oh, no.
Because like Mars be having 5,000 friends and you got to kick away one just to add me, and I don't be wanting to be that person, you dig? So
Please
I can listen to your show as a public person. Mo Powers on Wednesdays between what times?
9 to 11 p.m.
9 to 11 on Wednesdays, for sure.
Yes, sir.
I can do that. All right. I thank you for coming out to the corner, bro.
Respect.
I appreciate you, man.
Likewise, bro.
Thank you, and I hope to get you back on, man.
Thank you.
All right. Peace, bro.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what I want to. I think I'm going to end the show with a video. I got one more video. I'm gonna do a Scatter Bodies video for Direct and Young Buck to send us out, and I'm gonna remind y'all niggas to go to Madison Pulaski and get some gear. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So this is Madison Pulaski by Scattered Bodies, and thank y'all for being on the corner. This is Kingdom Rock and Big Pat signing out. B. Gorman behind the wheels of steel. I mean, behind the board, and most definitely behind the ones and twos, along with Mo, DJ Mo. So we out of here. Thank you.
Chicago, Illinois. My kind of town. Okay, yeah, this that Saturday morning Madison and Pulaski flow. This is so nasty though, Chicago shit. All of my feelings on my face, so don't ask me though. It's still nuisance and buck inside. It's just too much for VINDUSTRY to handle a fucking grasp. The idea that you just should not fucking try. Don't be stupid. You cannot deny the conclusion. You gon' fucking die if you ask me. It is I with this new shit. My friends and I introduced this over 20 years ago, and then here we go again, going in again amongst all that goofy shit gladly. I mean, it had to be actually. I'm here to entertain you. Welcome to the Scattered Body Show. Yeah, there are many people that make these claims of taking it there when they ain't, but none of them will go as far as I'ma go. I'm rapping for those that wanna know what the difference is. I mean, the significance between us and these other niggas that's on the flow. I mean, besides the fact that they whack, and really I kinda get stuck on that, and niggas could get the fuck on back, cause right now just our moment, Joe.
Go to lick, put a hit on the industry simply cause payback's a bitch. And I don't need radio, TV, or the internet to simply know my flow is legit. Better told them my flow the coldest in this bitch. Told them jokers when I hold my scrotum, hold your lips. Don't provoke them and get explosive, better be evasive cause I hit them and never leave any traces. Leave them wasted like up in the matrix. Every bar, bullet, bitch, and I be blazing. Coming for the crown and about to leave you naked. Life is what you make it till I come and take it and bury a bunch of bodies in the basement. I swear it's chaotic, but it's calculated. I'm perfect with the weapon, and wetting the weapon stepping, and dead in them in a second. They're ready and willing to killing them all, so accept it. Go the fuck off cause I'm reckless. They don't wanna talk, just exit, making the wall fall like Tetris. I'm coming through the ground of death, wishing leave them toast like Texas. You fucking with the unfuckwittable, never forgiving, unforgivable. Operation kill all visible. Too much for cynics and critics. The illest that did it, the realest, no sipping, cause shit'll get critical.
You mean that this ain't it, that we should quit, that we ain't got it, we ain't legit, we ain't gon' goddamn profit. Somehow you gon' stop it. What you seem to forget is that we gon' slap or shoot the shit about you. First of all, let me get back on the topic. This dumb shit ain't no option. It's bullshit in which you speak of. Cannot survive all this pure shit coming through your speaker. No, not tonight. Look here, what I decide is that I go upside your motherfucking head, start a ride if you pussy